A win is twice as great when it's shared, Principal Master announced at the morning assembly. The Master Elementary Walkathon is only 2 weeks away. Are you ready? At the school interrupt, it explodes. Marty turned to wink at Ben and Fred. He had been the walkathon champion first and second grades, and he planned to be in the champion in the third grade too. Milestone students had spent the last month asking their neighbors and family members to pledge money for the walkathon. For every lap they walked around the soccer field, they might raise money to fund exciting field trip. On the big day, everyone would receive a walkathon T-shirt, and the mouse who walked the most laps could get a trophy. Our theme this year is working together. Principal Mouse says all students will be matched up to work in teams of 2. The kindergartners will be partnered with 5th graders. The second graders will be buddies with 3rd graders, and the 1st graders with the 4th graders. Your teacher will give you a partner name this morning. Morty groaned. Drag a 2nd grader around, he complained. No thanks. Fred snickered. With your luck, you'll get the fastest 2nd grader who ever lived, he said. That morning, in class, Miss Nick Waiska handed out the assignments. Morty opened the folded piece of paper. Working together, walkathon team. Morty, grade 3. Raffy, grade 2. I wondered if this Raffy kid is any good, he thought as he studied the paper. Morty couldn't concentrate on this work after that. They stared at the clock, waiting for recess. He wanted to find Raffy so they could start practicing. The faster they walk, the more laps they do. No 2nd grader could be as fast as I am, Morty thought. But with me as his coach, Raffy will be able to keep up in no time. When the recess bell rang, Morty ran to the playground and found a group of 2nd graders near the water fountain. Do any of you know Raffy? He asked. A cheerful voice piped up in the crowd. That's me, the voice says. Morty turns a face to a small mouse in a wheelchair. Are you Morty, my walkathon buddy? The mouse asked. Yes, Morty admitted. A 2nd grader in a wheelchair was not what he expected. How could he win the walkathon if he was pushing Raffy? Great, Raffy exclaimed. I heard you were the champion last year. What do you say to a couple of practice laps? He asked before Mortis could reply. Raffy began running toward the soccer field. Morty scrambled after him. As it turned out, Raffy had Mega Mouse-sized muscles in his tiny upper arms. Morty wouldn't be pushing in a wheelchair after all. In fact, he was struggling to keep up with Raffy's pace. Raffy slowed down, Morty squeaked. As they finished the first lap, Raffy stopped, turning to look back at Morty. Morty bent over and tried to catch his breath. We'll figure out a pace that works for us, Raffy said with a smile. Both team members have to cross the line together on every lap. The bell rang, signaling the end of recess. I'll race you back to the building, Raffy called over his shoulder. He was already speeding off, leaving a dazed Morty behind. Morty spent every recess lapping the soccer field with Rafi. Rafi came up with a system for them to help each other out. When Rafi said push, it meant that his arms were tired, and Morty should take the wheelchair handles and push for a bit. When Morty said slow, it meant his legs were tired and both mice would slow down so Morty could rest. They turned out to be quite a team. On the morning of working together walkathon, balloons lined the tracks and the air smelled of popcorn. Visible Master voice boomed over the pool. Good luck, teams, his voice echoed. Remember to pace yourself. This is a walkathon, not a runathon. Winners walk the most laps doesn't necessarily mean the fastest laps. If you walk too fast, you wear yourself out. When he finished his speech, Mike wearing matching walkathon shorts and lap scarves around their necks, lines up for the 9 a.m. studying whistle. Teacher stood by the lap line to punch a hole in each team's card for every time they circled the field. We've got this, Ravi said to Morty. We have to keep up the pace, but we also have to be smart. We should both take breaths when we need to. You got it, Morty agreed. Simply speeding around the field wouldn't make them winners. He and Rafi needed to give each other a hand. The whistle blew and the walkathon began. Morty and Rafi wanted the festive pair to make it around the soccer field, but they were still going strong 6 hours later. Most of their friends had given up and turned in the courts. They hung around the soccer field watching the action. Then, 15 minutes before the end of the walkathon, Morty tripped and scraped his knees on the track. Maybe we should stop, Morty said to Raffle while gripping his knees. There are only a few teams left. We might win. Raffle grabbed Morty's paw and helped him to his feet. But we're so close, he said. Here, grab onto my chair. We can go slow. You'll be glad you finished. Okay, Morty agreed as he hobbled by Raffy's side. I guess I don't want to quit now. At 4 p.m., the walkathon ended with loud bells, and the church collected lap cards from the final teams. Moments later, Morty and Raffy were declared the champions. Everyone cheered as Morty received his third walkathon trophy and Raffy was awarded his first. After the fanfare died down, Raffy shook Morty's paw. Thanks for being a great teammate, he said. Are you kidding? I've never done that many laps before, Morty said. I just broke my walkathon record, and I have to thank you for that. Raffy beamed. A win is twice as great when it's shared, he said.
Good job!